What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to make the Hello Neighbor 2 neighbor house. This will be exterior only, and specifically this video, you will get an interior later, I swear. Just not right now. Anyway, here it is. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, you're looking at the house right now. So I guess, yeah, with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, and the space width is a 40 by 35, well, I didn't show the material, but the materials we're needing, to start off are stone. I can't read, give me a second. Okay, pillar quartz, smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz slabs, birch fence, blue concrete powder, which gets a little complicated, glass panes, and we'll call it birch door. So one other thing I do want to mention, the terrain that you saw will not be in this. That terrain was just made because, well, yeah, it's the Hello Neighbor 2 map. As you can tell, it's not even close to done, but anyway, it may never be finished, unfortunately, at the rate we're going. You want to start from the front left-hand corner of your 40 by 35 grid, cough, cough, if you made it, and you want to start by counting back by 10. And then right by 1 and going up, you will place 7 pillar quartz. So one more thing, because of the way the terrain is, some parts of the house will sit 1 block off the ground, and some it'll sit 2 off the ground. I'm just going to make it 2 off the ground for the entire thing, and then there will be one section in the back where we're going to kind of elevate it, but that'll be with a different block anyway because it is a different block on the back, but I'll kind of explain that later. So you want to take the bottom 2 rows of pillar quartz and bring each of them right with 9 stone. Just like this. You will then go forward with 3 stone. And then place another row of pillar quartz here that is not 7 tall. It will be a lot taller than that. Hold on, let me do the math. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pillar quartz. Just like that. Now, from the bottom pillar quartz here, you want to place going forward 5 stone. Off the front block of stone, you'll place a smooth quartz stair on top of it and also in front of it. And then behind this top smooth quartz stair, you can just place 4 smooth quartz blocks. You will take each of these stairs and extend them right by 6 each. Just like that. I will then place the stone or another stone block below this end one, and then bring it back with a stone. Then go right with 8, and back with 5. And then you can line what you just made with smooth quartz blocks. Just like so. Now, from the... First off, get rid of your smooth quartz blocks and your smooth quartz stairs, and get out spruce planks and glass blocks. I know we didn't... Never mind. I was thinking something else. You'll take the bottom... Or I guess not the very bottom pillar quartz, but one up on this tall row of 14, and you'll bring this second block up right with 2 stone, a spruce plank, 2 stone, and then you'll place another row of pillar quartz here that is 14 tall, but this starts from the actual ground, so this will be the second one here in line with the stone, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, just like that. On top of the spruce plank, you want a birch door with the handle on the left side, with a glass block on top of the birch door. We'll kind of leave it there for now. You will take the second pillar quartz up on this rightmost row of pillar quartz. What? This block right here. And you'll bring it back with 2 stone. And then go right by 17. And then you can place a row of pillar quartz on the end here that is 8 tall, which includes the floor again. So 1, 2 would be in line with the stone. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is 1 taller than the one on the left. You will notice that. And that is supposed to be that way. The roof is jank on this. Because essentially, if you notice, this line right here of stone is further forward than this line. Which means you have to adjust the roof to match that. Anyway. Let's kind of build... Well, let's organize our inventory. Get rid of your spruce planks, glass block, and birch doors. And get out. You will need smooth quartz blocks again. And also, in addition, we'll go... Where will we go? Might actually leave it at that. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. So, first off, the porch. You want to fill in the porch floor with smooth quartz blocks. It's pretty easy. Just like this. Now, let's fill in this kind of tall middle section. You want to start first by placing 5 rows of blue concrete powder on top of the stone here on the front. Which can also include the left and the right if you so choose. But you might as well just get it out of the way. Can I place the concrete powder in the right spot? Concrete powder is a questionable choice, but this was the closest color I felt. I originally had it as light blue concrete, but I ended up changing it. And then you'll place sideways pillar quartz on top of all of your blue concrete powder, just like so. On the front, you will place 2... Is it 2 more, or is it 3 more? Hold on, 3 more rows of blue concrete powder on top of the pillar quartz. Next row, going left to right, right to left on top of the concrete powder, you'll place 2 blue concrete powder, glass pane, 2 blue concrete powder. You'll then place 2 more rows of blue concrete powder on top of that, and then you want a row of sideways pillar quartz on top of that, making sure you don't include the corners, so it is 1 block higher than the pillar quartz trims, which is fine. If you want to fill in the left and right side as well with blue concrete powder, you should go 1 shorter than the pillar quartz for now. We may end up having to bring this up on the inside, but I'm not positive. Just like this. That looks so goofy. So, to kind of start with the porch area, you will take the smooth quartz block that is behind the leftmost stair and the rightmost stair, respectively, and you will bring each of them up with 4 birch fence. And then you'll place a pillar quartz on top that just faces up. You will then connect those pillar quartzes together with sideways pillar quartzes and also to the build with sideways pillar quartz. Like this. You'll fill in the underside with smooth quartz blocks. And then off the front of the pillar quartz, you'll place a row of upside down smooth quartz slabs that overhangs off either side by 1. If you want to get the, peak out of the way, yeah, we might as well do it right now. So, essentially, off either overhanging slab, you will place an upside-down slab behind it. Slab on top. Block behind the slab. Upside-down slab behind that. Slab on top, and then block behind. And these little, nooks you have on either side, you can just fill in with blue concrete powder. Just like that. Looks kind of weird, but we'll get there later. To finish off the porch, before we kind of get a little bit of an inventory rearranging again, you're going to take on the left side as well, actually. You're just going to kind of surround the outer smooth quartz blocks with birch fence on top. I guess placing it directly on top, creating a railing like this. Obviously, you don't want to block off the stairs. You will take this front right-hand birch fence and bring it up by 3, and then place a smooth quartz block on top. You'll extend that block. Oh, God, sorry. You'll extend that block back with 5 upside-down smooth quartz slabs, and also forward with 1. You'll take where that block is and bring it all the way left with upside-down smooth quartz slabs until it clashes into this roof. It may end up being... It'll be the slab, technically. But then you'll take every other row going back, so you'll leave this one open, bring this one across, and you will connect to the pillar quartz there. Leave one, bring this one across, and you'll have one open at the back. And then going front to back, you have this row here on the right. You'll leave a row. Make this a row here, like that. Leave a row, make this a row, and then you'll end up leaving 2 rows and make it up against the wall, just like that. That's kind of the pattern you're going for. Now, you can get rid of your birch fence, and I would just kind of pull everything, or at least pull your smooth quartz slabs forward a slot, and also get out dark oak planks, dark oak slabs, and, might just leave this one for now. There's nothing really we can get that'll help. Actually, if you want to get a birch signs, you can do that. So this, the roof that I'm actually standing directly in front of, it's the roof that we kind of outlined, but we didn't fill in the middle. Yeah, you want to fill in the middle with dark oak. So between the slabs, it's dark oak slabs. Between the blocks, it's dark oak planks. Just like that. Over this window here, you also want a birch sign with nothing on it. Let's start with the left, because it's a little bit smaller, and then we can do kind of the whole right side at the same time. So on the left here, you want to place on top of these 2 rows of stone, you'll place a row of blue concrete powder at the bottom. Then going left to right or right to left, doesn't matter. You want 2 blue concrete powder, 4 glass panes, and 2 blue concrete powder. If you don't have a block in the corner here, do keep that in mind. You'll then copy that row 2 more times. Why am I yawning so much? Good lord. And then place a row of blue concrete powder on top. Not on the floor, on top. Just like that. Right side. First off, at the far right here, you may want to bring all these stones down so they actually hit the ground. Although, let me confirm. Okay, no, this actually is 2 rows for most of it. At least the far right 2, you can see both. Everything left of that is moss on my version. So, first off, you're going to do the same thing. You'll place a row of blue concrete powder along the floor. And then next or up, going left to right, you want to place, again, making sure you have a block already in the corner, you'll place 2 blue concrete powder, glass pane, blue concrete powder, glass pane, 5 blue concrete powder, 4 glass panes, and then 3 blue concrete powder. You will then copy that row 2 more times. And then place a row of blue concrete powder on top. Then after that, you will also place a row of sideways pillar quartz on top. Which makes the side a little different. Just like so. You want to, at the far left here, if you are highlighting this pillar quartz block, you will place an upward facing pillar quartz that is back diagonally up from this one. So it'll be placed right there. And you may want to just, because, bring it down by 1 and then right by 9. And then you can have an upward facing one here at the far side. And I would make this one upward facing, although that technically doesn't matter. You'll place a row of blue concrete powder between these two. And also probably bring each of those pillar courts up by 4. And then you will go left to right in this gap and place 2 blue concrete powder, glass pane, blue concrete powder, glass pane, and then 3 blue concrete powder. Copy that row 2 more times. Lord, I don't get it. I'm not tired. And then place a row of sideways pillar courts on top. There is no row of blue above that. And I mean, you know, that's the front marked out. I mean, not really much happening. I say just for a lot of reasons, we save the roof for last. Because the roof is weird. Well, we'll save the roof for kind of last. We'll probably end up doing the, like, sides after, but as in the top half of the sides. Let's start with the left side because I said so. Really no other reason. Coming to the left side, you want to, behind this pillar courts, you will place 15 stone moving back. And then a pillar courts here at the end. Bring the pillar courts up by 7. And this top one will actually be a sideways facing one, facing towards the front and towards the back, which you'll notice, again, it is one taller than this front one. This front one is just short for some reason. You'll place another row of stone on top of the original row of stone, and then a row of blue concrete powder on top of that. Going front to back, you will place 2 blue concrete powder, 4 glass panes, and then 9 blue concrete powder. Copy that row 2 more times. And then place a row of blue concrete powder on top. And you can also bring the sideways pillar courts actually all the way forward and then connect it into this front left-hand corner. You're not connecting across here, though. I mean, I guess you technically still could, but... So now this one isn't short anymore. It's just this wall is short. It's evolving, maybe. Anyway, you want to take the sideways pillar courts here at the end, and you want to bring it back with an additional 5. Making sure that this end one is upward facing. There you go. That's sort of a thing marked out. Now, you will take the pillar courts here. And you will bring the bottom 2 rows of it across the back with 8 stone. And then you can bring it back from here with 3 stone. And at the end here, I guess you can place a row of pillar courts that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tall. This one isn't a prank. This one is actually shorter. You'll see why it's shorter in a bit here. Now, you can just place blue concrete powder kind of along the stone here. And going from the way that we placed the stone originally on top of that blue concrete powder, you can place 3 blue concrete powder, glass pane, and then the rest of this will just be blue concrete powder. You will copy that row 2 more times. And then place a row of blue concrete powder on top. This is where things sort of kind of get weird. So, actually, we will save this for later. However, we're going to need some floating blue concrete powder in here once we get there. I just want to mark out that corner first and then kind of just fill in the whole top back at once. So, anyway. You want to essentially connect up this pillar quartz row that we just placed, this most recent one, with that front right one, with just your 2 rows of stone, and then your corner of pillar quartz should meet. I'm gonna leave this 1 block open just so I can remember where the door is, because, you know. And then the corner of pillar courts will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tall, so it's normal height. And then you just will kind of leave it there. On the back is just like weird. I don't really know. You'll place a row of blue concrete powder on top of the stone, though. That's a good starting point. And then we'll go from this perspective, we'll go right to left, and you will place 10 blue concrete powder, 2 glass pans, 4 blue concrete powder, glass pan, and then 7 blue concrete powder. So if that does not line up, then you should check your measurements. You will, these 2 glass pans that are next to each other, you'll place upside down smooth quartz slabs just below them, like so. Next row, same direction, right to left, you will place 4 blue concrete powder, glass pan, 11 blue concrete powder, glass pan, 3 blue concrete powder, glass pan, and then 3 blue concrete powder. You can then copy that row one more time. I don't really know why there's like 49,000 different window sizes going on, but whatever. And then place a row of blue concrete powder on top. We will come back here later for something else. I just don't think we should do it right now. Anyway, focusing your attention to the right side. You want to... This is where things get really weird. So if you take the back right pillar quartz, you will count forward to the 5th stone. So first stone, second, third stone, 4th stone, 5th stone. And then going right from this, you'll place just 4 smooth quartz blocks. You'll then go forward with 7. And then connect back to the left with 3. Get rid of, I guess, your birch signs for now and get out smooth quartz stairs. And you want to bring each smooth quartz block up with an additional smooth quartz block, except for this back row, you will place a row of stairs on top of that kind of face back, just like this. This side of the house, the ground is elevated a little bit, so essentially the ground is right here. So this is my mediator to do that, or to get you that result. If you want to make all this stone, I guess you could do that too, to match the front. Yeah, that might be better. But either way, it's really whatever you want to do. And then if you want an additional row of stairs, if you're not going to terraform like this, you can do that. Anyway, fill in the floor of this in with smooth quartz blocks. And now you can get rid of your... Ah, there's always a missing slab. There's always a missing block on these, I swear. Get rid of your smooth quartz stairs and get out birch fence. And you want to... We're doing a similar thing that we did on the front. You're just surrounding the outer smooth quartz blocks and birch fences, or placing them on top. And then you're taking the front right and back right corners of birch fence and bringing them up by 2, which will be those 2 corners. Then placing a pillar quartz on top. Connecting them together with sideways pillar quartz block. And then extending them to where the wall should be, which is just left by 3. Fill in the, I guess, roof of this in, or the ceiling of this in with smooth quartz blocks. And then off the right side, you'll place a row of upside down smooth quartz slabs that do extend off the front and back by 1 each. Then going left, you'll place, I guess I said left and right, I meant front and back. You'll bring each overhanging slab left with an upside down slab. Then go up with the slab. Left with a block. Left with an upside down slab. Up with the slab. Left with a block. And then from there, you can actually connect those blocks together with more smooth quartz blocks. And then now everything is the same. It's just the rest of the middle is filled in with dark oak, and then you have the little blue concrete powder blocks you're going to need to place on the sides here. This row of smooth quartz will make more sense later, don't worry. Get rid of your birch fence and get out for just like 3 seconds spruce plank again. And in line with... So, if you come to the stone in line with the birch fence here at the front, you'll count back by 3, and this stone here will be a spruce plank. Make sure you break into it if you don't just like have a gap there. And you can get rid of your spruce planks and get out a birch door and place one on that spruce plank with the handle facing towards the back. Now, there is one window on this entire wall, and it lies more towards the front. So if you place... How do I want to do this? If you placed 3 rows of blue concrete powder off the side of the pillar quartz, I forgot that you can't do that. Except for the top block you do want to leave open. And then the next row going bottom to top, you'll place blue concrete powder, 2 glass panes, and 2 blue concrete powder. There's where your window is situated. And then you can connect your 2 top corners of pillar quartz together with sideways pillar quartz blocks, and then the rest of this wall is just blue concrete powder. Nothing crazy. It's always fun to watch the concrete powder fall. Just like that. Now, as previously mentioned, let's do the actual kind of back here. So if you take this top right pillar quartz block here on the back, you're going to place an upward facing pillar quartz back diagonally to the left from it, so it'll be placed right there. You can then just connect it all the way across the back to the other one. There will be some changes that will have to be made to this, but that's a problem for not right now. The furthest left and furthest right pillar quartz blocks, which are the 2 upward facing ones, will bring each of them up by 4. Just like this. It is important that you're on the side where there's this little like indentation on the house, which again, from this perspective would be the right. Going across here, you want to place 5 blue concrete powder, upward facing pillar quartz, and then 6 blue concrete powder, upward facing pillar quartz, 6 blue concrete powder, upward facing pillar quartz, 6 blue concrete powder, upward facing pillar quartz, and then you'll end with 4 blue concrete powder. Below each of those upward facing pillar quartz, I would just make the pillar quartz on the sideways row also upward facing. But then you will copy that row 3 more times. I think this is the point where we do the roof now. So there might be one more thing. Well, no, we'll save that for after because we have to do it anyway. Afterwards. Although before we do that, I do want to kind of focus on this here. So, first off, from the back corner of pillar quartz here, you'll have a pillar quartz essentially inward diagonally from it that is a row going all the way down to the ground. You can see where that's placed right there. Now, get rid of your birch door, and I believe string will work, but let me just like quickly casually confirm that string will work. Yeah, string will work. If you are in, what's it called? Survival. If not, you should get out some barriers and just, well, before we do that also, from either of these pillar quartz rows going towards each other, you will place from the top block a smooth quartz slab, and then in from that an upside down smooth quartz. I really gotta break my slab like that. So you'll have this. Now, the rest of this top, I would just coat kind of the top layer of blue concrete powder in barriers, and then on top of the barriers, you want more blue concrete powder. This blue concrete powder should be in line with the pillar quartz kind of framing for the second floor. So you'll have this. I know it's not really ideal, but it is what it is. Not a whole ton we can do. So, it's time for roofs. I dread this moment in every single Hello Neighbor tutorial, but it's time anyway. I'm going to tell you to clear your inventory, even though we need some of these materials. And get out. Smooth quartz stairs. Smooth quartz blocks. Smooth quartz slabs. Dark oak stairs. Dark oak planks. Dark oak slabs. Pillar quartz blocks. Blue concrete powder, and glass panes. So we will start with the left side. The roof has two different inclines going on the front. So we're just going to kind of make them and shrug our shoulders and say whatever. Off of the left side here, you have this corner of pillar quartz here. You will place a smooth quartz block in front of it and extend it to the left by one. You will also extend it all the way to the right, and in front of this whole row of smooth quartz blocks, you'll place a row of smooth quartz slabs. It's already getting weird. Behind the smooth quartz block here, you'll place an upside down smooth quartz stair facing back. On top of it, a block. On top of that, a stair. Behind that stair, upside down stair. On top of that stair, a normal stair. Behind that stair, an upside down stair. On top of that, a block. On top of that, a stair. Behind that, an upside down stair. On top of that, a block. On top of that, a stair. Behind that, an upside down stair. On top of that, a stair. Behind that, an upside down stair. On top of that, a block. On top of that, a stair. Behind that, an upside down stair. On top of that, a block, and then on top of that, a stair. And if you trace this down, it should be in line with the back of the window. Which actually kind of lines up with the row of pillar quartz as well, which I didn't realize, but that's not a problem right now. So, yeah. There's one side marked. I really don't know. Let's mark out the other side, and then we'll kind of figure out how we want to approach this in a more proper way. So, off of the front row of pillar quartz here that you actually have on this side, you'll place a row of upside down smooth quartz slabs and extend them off the right by one. On this side, you'll place, going back from this upside down slab, another upside down slab. Up with a slab. Back with a block. Back with an upside down stair. Up with a block. Up with a stair. Back with an upside down stair. Up with a stair. Back with an upside down stair. Up with a block. Up with a stair. Back with an upside down stair. Up with a stair. Back with an upside down stair. Up with a block. Up with a stair. Back with an upside down stair. Up with a stair. Back with an upside down stair. Up with a block, and then up with a stair. So this should match to the other side if you just drag it across, which that was 2608 over here, correct? Yes. So they line up, but that doesn't mean they're the same at all. They're completely different. Thankfully, there's another roof in between them that blocks off where that actually is relevant. And there's also another roof between those two, which is just great. At least on one side. So, let's kind of mark out that roof next. This pillar quartz thing. What? No. This section to the right of the main section. You're placing a row of upside down smooth quartz slabs off the front row of pillar quartz that extends to the right. Sounds familiar. Bring this upside down slab here back with two upside down slabs, and either of those two can be brought up with a normal slab. Behind that, back with a block, and then behind that block you can place actually another smooth quartz block with a slab on top. This is just a little kind of safety thing. You'll see why later. Anyway, this whole roof is fairly simple. It's just the dark oak, or the smooth quartz gets brought all the way left until it hits this end smooth quartz slab. Except for these two first rows of slabs, they're one shorter, but after those two, it goes back to the normal length. Almost like somebody took a bite out of it. Although I really hope somebody's not taking a bite out of your roof. Anyway, in that gap, you can slide in a row of smooth quartz stairs that extend off the front of the build by one, which is the main section right there. You can also place a row of smooth quartz stairs off of the left side in the same position, which I'll just go to the end of the blue concrete pattern on this side for now. It'll have to be brought back more, but we'll figure that out as we make that roof. Bring either of those front stairs in with an upside down stair, up with a block, in with a stair, in with an upside down stair, up with a stair, in with another upside down stair, up with a block, up with a stair, in with a block, and then you'll have a slab on top of that block. If you want to fill it in now, you can, but I'm going to wait. So, off of the left and the right, you want to fill the roofs up to a specific point. And I believe the point should be the same, according to my... Nope, they're not the same. Why would they be the same? Let's be completely honest here. Why would they be the same? So let's start with the left side, because I just like the left better, I don't know. You want to bring the smooth quartz, or the far left row of the smooth quartz roof left until it collides either with what would be blue concrete powder, or is blue concrete powder, or you can also bring these smooth quartz stairs and this roof back, and it'll connect into those. You will stop after the first row of stairs on this central peak, which is this row right here. The first row of dark oak stairs, I should specify. But beyond that, it's fairly normal. And again, you'll notice here, this actually has a row of planks that cuts off the stairs, which is very helpful. And it's just... I go over this every time. Or usually. Plank over stair, stair over slab, and then slab over plank. No, I guess it depends. If the slab is on top, then yes. But I guess no, just stair over plank. No, sorry, plank over stair is really all you need to know. Because there are no slabs. At least not yet. So you'll stop right there. After that, this roof becomes a little bit more of a nightmare. Off the right side, you're doing the same thing, except you will stop at the first row of dark oak stairs that is higher than this peak, or I guess connects into the back of this peak and just goes across. So again, pretend like you know where the blue concrete powder is, which you should. It's just going to go behind any pillar quartz. And this one will end on this row of stairs right here. You see this goes behind. And I guess if you want to also bring this roof back with the planks to connect, you can. So you notice it's already uneven. This is only the beginning, don't you worry. Actually, you can bring the next row of planks along as well around from the right side, and then it will be a little more even. At least as far as the height that we have right now is even. But other than that, no, it's not at all. Off of both sides, you will do the same thing. Will you do the same thing? Okay, so the roofs are different, obviously. I think we specified that. You can see that they're different from what we have. The top row will be the same. However, we're going to go top to bottom because I said so. This smooth quartz block here on the left. This one's chill, actually. It can just be brought all the way right with dark oak planks. Don't connect it forward yet, though. Mark it where it should be, which is just one further than the previous row of stairs, but don't connect it forward, because this roof also has things happening, and that roof is symmetrical, so we're going to save that for later. The next row, which is the stair, you will place going across 7 dark oak stairs, and then 5 dark oak slabs. This will overhang by 1, and again, this will just end up connecting, so don't worry about it. And then we will leave the top plank here for later. From the right side going across, you'll take this the smooth quartz stair here, excuse me. Both of these rows are actually the exact same that we're about to place, so because they're just 2 stairs. So if you want to do the same thing for both, you can. But you will place 7 stairs going left. And then left of that, you want, well, ironically, 5 slabs again. And then the rest of the row will be planks until it connects into the roof. You'll notice where you have this plank on this row, you already will have. When you bring this next row across, make sure you go under the slabs. And also, it'll extend 1, 2 further over to the left. Like so. Actually, that should probably have a slab on top of it at the end, so if you want to place that, you can. Now, this is where it's the same from both sides. We'll just ignore the smooth quartz block, and we'll just come to the stair, because we can just fill down. You will place going in from either side 3 dark oak stairs. Then 4 dark oak slabs. And then I bring your dark oak planks kind of underneath both of these rows just to start, and then extend them over an additional 5. And then you can connect these planks together with dark oak slabs, and again, I would just fill under another row. That's kind of the bow on the front of the main roof. It has a back. And the back is different because it's flatter. This front peak here, what you want to do is we'll just work from both sides at the same time. You'll take this next stair and bring it back with 4 dark oak stairs. And then what should end up being 5 dark oak slabs. Nice. Again, we'll just ignore this plank because, or this smooth quartz block because we'll just fill down anyway. You'll place a dark oak stair behind this stair. 3 slabs. And then again, I'd fill under with your dark oak now and extend it over an additional 4 with stairs, actually. And then you should be able to place 1 dark oak slab and it'll connect everything. And again, fill under all of that so you don't have any gaps in your roof. Because we don't want gaps. And then this slab here at the top middle can be brought back with a slab. And then you'll have 3 planks, 4 slabs, and then 2 planks. So it's essentially just following the previous part of the roof, just a half a block above. Any little gaps you have here on the front where like there's this going on, you want blue concrete powder here. I would, instead of just placing like dark oak or something just outside of view and doing that, I'd bring pillar quartz, or bring your pillar quartz over just enough so you can fill this with blue concrete powder. It's probably better this way because you're gonna need walls here anyway, most likely, so might as well just add them now. Nope, there's nothing there. It's just this top peak. That's what I was forgetting. Like so. Nothing crazy. Now, for the back of the roof. This one's a little easier, thankfully. I'm gonna tell you to come to the very back, because I want to mark it from here first, and you'll see why. On top of your back wall, first off, you will just place a row of dark oak planks. Directly on top of it, and overhanging on either side, you'll have a smooth quartz block. So, just a side note here, when you make the overhang on the back, you want it to overhang off of... From the back, it'll be off the right by 1, and from the left by 2, and then this dark oak plank will just overhang by a block. And then you'll do this. Yeah, just little oopsies. Off the back, you'll place a row of smooth quartz slabs overhanging. And then moving back forward from either side, you'll place a smooth quartz block. And then go forward with an upside down slab. Up with a slab. Forward with a block. Forward with an upside down slab. Up with a slab. Forward with a block. Forward with an upside down slab. And you'll just keep doing this kind of a half a block incline pattern until you connect to the stair here at the top with a slab. And upside down slab as well. Just like this. Now, from the back, I'll kind of tell you where the bow or the little, I guess, yeah, the bow is technically the best way to describe it, stops. So if you have this first row of planks, you will place just going up. You'll have plank, slab, plank, slab, plank, slab, plank, slab, plank. So you'll have 4 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and also the planks that coincide with them. Yes. And then this will just be brought all the way across. And it'll leave you a little gap in between the back and front roof, which looks so small and so easy, yet you'll soon find that that's really not the case. Oh my god, I'm good. Just a little, you know. Anyway. Almost there. Almost there. I love how this has become one of the most crazy and wild Hello Neighbor tutorials. Even though it seems so simple. Roofs are deceiving, I'll tell you. This house in general is deceiving, actually. Anyway. We will just slowly work our way from the top to the bottom. So, first row, going in from the slab, you'll place 5 dark oak slabs off either side. Again, it is symmetrical. And then you'll have next 5 dark oak planks. And then 5 dark oak slabs. Which should leave you with 4 planks in the middle. Next up, starting with the planks, you will place 7 dark oak planks. And then 6 dark oak slabs. And then the rest will be dark oak planks in the middle. The next row will be 10 dark oak slabs in from either side. And then just between those 4 row of planks again. Hey, look, almost there. This one's not actually as bad as the front was. And then the next row of planks is 13 dark oak planks. And then you'll just fill in the middle with dark oak slabs, which should be, what, 8? Yes, 8. And then from there, the next row of slabs will be 15 dark oak slabs moving in. And then the middle will just be 4 dark oak planks, like that. Hey god, that one's a little easier. That's also not the way that I make it now. I mean, I don't think I made it like this on Act 1 either, but I discovered in a video that should be out by now is the like combination custom house or whatever you want to call it. I did the bow like a different way and I realized it worked really well. Which it wasn't this way, but this way works. Because it still like gets the point across. Anyway, let's start with the left side of the roof because I feel like the left side is easier. And I do like me easier. So, first off, going front to back along the bottom here. Make sure you're from the, I guess not the corner technically, but this first sideways pillar quartz. You'll go back from it with 5 blue concrete powder. Upward facing pillar quartz. 11 blue concrete powder. Upward facing pillar quartz, and then 2 blue concrete powder to end. Each of those sideways pillar quartz can be brought up by 4. And then you can kind of connect sideways pillar quartz just across the whole area at this level. For some reason I have this top front one a sideways pillar quartz also. Not sure why, but I do. Anyway, in the middle section out of these 3 panels you have, you will place going front to back in it 2 blue concrete powder, glass pane, 3 blue concrete powder, glass pane, and then 4 blue concrete powder. Copy that row one more time. And then the rest of these bottom 3 panels can be filled in with blue concrete powder, that one included. For some reason, the back of these 2 windows, or the back more of those 2 windows, you literally can't see into. And there's no room connected to it. It's blocked off, and I really wonder why. Like, what was the logic behind it? Because there's a door, like, it's about right here, I think. No, it's a little further out. But it's somewhere around this area, and it's, like, blocked off with a chest or something, I think. Or it's just chained off, actually. Anyway. This is where things get annoying, because center points. You will take the first smooth quartz block going backwards behind, or once the roof starts to decline. That'll be this smooth quartz block. You'll take the dark oak plank, I guess, inside of it and bring it all the way down with pillar quartz, like this. It should be a row of 5, and you'll take the middle pillar quartz and extend it forward and backward. It'll go forward by 3 and backward by, like, 6 or something. Aw, 5, I was close. Rest of this roof you can fill in with blue concrete powder. Or this side of the roof. I guess it is the side of the roof, isn't it? Weird. Anyway. There you go, there's one side basically done. We will have to come back here for the boarding up of the windows, but that'll be the problem for later anyway. Head to the right side. First thing you want to do is you want to take all of your upside down smooth quartz stairs. And you want to bring them inward by 1. Except for the bottom one here on the front, you'll actually bring it in with a block instead of smooth quartz. And you do the same thing with the upside down smooth quartz slabs. Like so. Now, what you want to do is... This row of smooth quartz blocks that I mentioned earlier would make sense. Yeah, it's going to make sense now. You want to extend it forward and backward with upside down smooth quartz slabs, making sure it spans the entirety of this row of pillar quartz here. And it goes one further on the back. And then on the back, you can bring it left with an upside down slab and bring that slab up with another slab. On top of the row of pillar quartz, you'll have a row of dark oak slabs, like this. It's another one of those points where I would recommend placing a row of pillar quartz, sideways pillar quartz, just kind of inside of the other row of sideways pillar quartz on this wall, just so the blue concrete powder is something logical to sit on. Anyway, going front to back, you want to make sure that you're not including this block. Just from the slab, the first dark oak slab, you will place, going again front to back, 4 blue concrete powder, pillar quartz block, 13 blue concrete powder, pillar quartz block, and then another blue concrete powder. Again, bring each of those pillar quartzes up by 4. And then connect them along this with sideways pillar quartz blocks. There's something weird happening with these. These are both like upward like that. The middle panel of the 3, again, you will place going front to back in it. 5 blue concrete powder. Glass pane. 3 blue concrete powder. Glass pane, and 3 blue concrete powder. Copy that row one more time. And then again, you can fill these bottom 3 panels in with blue concrete powder. Or the rest of them. You're doing the same thing with the weird plus again. So you're taking this well, now I guess you are just taking the dark oak plank. This first dark oak plank going back, and you're bringing it down with pillar quartz, which should again be 5. Oh, you're in another row. I apologize. You're the second dark oak plank in, so it connects. And then you're taking the middle pillar quartz and extending it front and back, which is 3 and 5. And then filling in the rest of the peak with blue concrete powder. Or the side of the... Yeah, I guess side of the peak. That would make sense. Or just... well, whatever. I don't know words. Just like that. One more thing before we clear... well, that's not even clear inventory, actually, but let's do this anyway. From the back upside down smooth quartz slab on the little kind of lower roof here, You will from this one count forward by 3 and make this one a block. Again, this will make sense later, just not right now. Focus your attention to the back of the build. And you want to be where you have this little divot here. And you will place a row of smooth quartz blocks coming out of this divot that extends out an additional 3 rows from the wall. So it's right there, essentially. And then you'll bring it all the way across until it is one further than this little row of, or this little window here. It'll end right there. And you'll just fill in this whole middle area. Just like that. That's the thing I mentioned earlier that was going to be slightly raised. Also, worth noting, I should have mentioned this earlier, but the basement will be part of the inside. You don't really need that many blocks lower. It's like 6 lower than the floor level or something, which the floor level being here, so I guess like 5 lower. It's not that much lower, but just do keep that in mind that you need that. While we're actually back here, we can build a little basement hatch. From the pillar courts here on the, from this perspective will be the right side, you will count over to the 3rd stone. Place 2 blue concrete powder moving out from the wall from it. And then a smooth quartz block. And then a smooth quartz slab. The smooth quartz slab will go further than the smooth quartz block little like floor, which is fine. And then you'll bring this across the back, which from this perspective will be left by 4. From this end one, go towards the house again with a smooth quartz block, and then 2 more blue concrete powder. The blue concrete powders that are closest to you, you'll place smooth quartz slabs on top of, and the ones closest to the walls, you'll place smooth quartz blocks on top of, which you will connect together. Pretty easy, I suppose. Now you can clear your inventory and get out. Birch trapdoors, those are doors, not trapdoors that I just opened, oopsies. Birch signs. Dark oak signs. Birch fence. Oh yeah, barriers. You do need barriers this time. If you're in survival, I guess use like spruce planks or something, I don't really know. And ladders. So, first off, you kind of want to just close this off. However, so what I ended up doing was, between these 2 smooth quartz slabs here, you'll place birch trapdoors facing towards you, and between these smooth quartz blocks, you'll place also birch trapdoors that face towards the build. Which gives you this setup. You do have a little slit in here, but no one has to know, it's fine. Head to the actual left side of the build, which is this side. These 2 windows here on the top, you'll take the front window and just board it up with birch signs, and you'll take the back and you'll have a birch sign off the bottom and a dark oak sign off the top. Off of the now right side, which you want to go over there, from the back glass, or from the back window of the 2, you'll do the same thing you did over there. So birch sign at the bottom, dark oak sign on the top, and then this front one does stay open. This smooth quartz block that we made out of slabs, which I told you will be important later, you'll bring down to the ground with barriers. Off the right side of all of this, you'll place ladders, which is the barriers and that smooth quartz block. Just like so. Kind of 2 more things and we're done. Off of the front here, you have these 2 little windows, these 1x3s. You'll take the left one, and off the bottom 2 blocks of it, you'll place birch signs, and off the top, you'll place a dark oak sign. The other window is the exact opposite, so top is birch sign, bottom 2 is dark oak. And the final thing, you will take out your birch fence, and from the top of this front peak, you will place going down 2 birch fence. And once you have done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Hello Neighbor 2 neighbor house completely complete, I think. Let me just, like, confirm. You never know, I might have missed something stupid. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, next, after the interior of this, I think will be the fisherman's house, or whatever you want to call them. Have a fantastic rest of your day, or night, And I will see you on the next one. Peace.